This morning, we are going around town checking out an amazing piece of technology.
Good day, Columbus reporter Cameron Fontana joins us live at the Columbus College of Art and Design to explain what exactly we're doing. You've got the hard hat on, Cameron.
Yes, and could you believe it? This was actually made here on a 3D printer. I didn't run to Home Depot to get this. We are at CCAD, and we're talking about 3D printers and laser printers this morning. And with me is the chair of industrial design and the director of the Fab Lab, right, Greg?
Yes, yes.
Yes, and I gotta say it's called the Fab Lab because everything comes out fabulous.
Very much so.
This is so cool because I want to show some of your pieces. Tonight, you have a senior showcase for industrial design.
And interior design.
And interior design. And these were made here on this 3D printer?
Correct.
Wow, and how long did something like that take to make?
Well, the horse that you see there was about 40 hours.
Wow. So is it something that you have to stay with it, or is it like a set it and forget it?
No, it's set it and forget it. We basically moved it into the computer. It figures out all of the things that it needs to have, send it to the printer, and just come back a couple days later and it's done.
This is so cool. We do want to give you guys a tease of what the 3D printer looks like, because come right over here, Greg. I thought something like this would be taken from a chunk, which that's other printers, but this is being made from scratch?
Correct, yes. This is an additive process. So it is adding all the features it needs, whereas traditional machining is a subtractive process. We give it basically a block and we start taking away from it. This one adds to what we have on the computer.
So cool. So coming up next, you're going to see it's going to be a surprise because we're not going to tell you what we're making yet. It's not going to be another hard hat, but something from in there. We're going to throw it back to you. We're having fun with technology this morning. Isn't that right?
It's so cool.
Back to you guys.
It is cool.
That's awesome. I've never seen one of those, like, so close and personal. Cameron Fontana is going to college this morning.
He's at the Columbus College of Art and Design. So Cameron, what's coming up?
Oh.
That's a good look.
Hey guys, we are in the Fab Lab where all of the 3D models are created, and coming up next, we're going to talk to Carol. And Carol, what are we going to show?
We're going to show all of my accessory designs that are going to be featured in the CCAD fashion show next Friday.
So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Check these out.
Cameron Fontana is around town this Thursday morning.
That's right. He's live right now at the Columbus College of Art and Design, learning how to use this sweet 3D printer. What's going on, Cameron?
So cool.
Hey guys, this is so cool because this is like the future, but the future is now, isn't it, Carol?
Yes, it is.
This is Carol. She's a senior here at CCAD, and just before the break, we showed you these amazing glasses. And how long did it take you to make these, Carol?
I worked on it over a process of a couple months.
Couple months. So let's talk about that process. We have right here, how does it start before, just from concept, where does it go?
So I'll start with a couple sketches, and then I collaborated with an industrial design student here at CCAD to render these glasses.
So it's 3D.
It is 3D printed and modeled.
And then once I saw you have the final rendering, you have it right there. So you already have a vision of what it's going to look like before you even start, right?
Right, I do.
And then you throw it into the 3D printer over here. And how long did it take to print that one?
I think it took 10 hours to print those.
10 hours. But then once you put it in there, you just kind of go get a cup of coffee and read a long book, right?
Right, come back the next day.
And then right next to it, these are really cool because you made these. Is it on the laser printer?
Right, that is made on the laser cutter.
Wow, how long did it take you to make these pieces?
Oh, that is really instant. I could make that in just one day.
And where can people find some more of your pieces and more information about you?
I have a website, carolkern.com.
Okay, great. So check out carolkern.com. And real quick, these are some more of her pieces. And I want to know, where can people find these? Because there's a fashion show coming up, right?
Yes, so the fashion show is on Friday, May 8th. The VIP reception starts at 7:30, and general admissions doors open at 8, and they can find more information at ccad.edu/fashion.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now let me do a little short because we got to show this. Does not look good, Marshall? Look at that.
That looks really fantastic.
Look at that. It's got this in the back.
You know,
don't miss the fashion show next Friday.
The sheer talent it takes to be able to design something from scratch.
Cameron Fontana's, well, I don't know. I don't think he's hot and sweaty.
No.
But he's around town this morning. He's checking out this really cool 3D printer at the Columbus College of Art and Design. The future, Cameron, what's up?
Oh, check this out. This is the future, and we are heating things up because coming up next, we're taking a look at this laser printer. Look at that, guys. We're going to make something really cool here at CCAD. And you know what? We're playing with lasers. It's always a good day when you're playing with lasers. We'll be back after the break.
I wouldn't change this love. Trying to break the chains, but the chains only.
Cameron Fontana checking out some cutting-edge technology this morning.
It's so cool. He's at the Columbus College of Art and Design with a 3D printer. Cam.
That's right, guys. Yes, we've moved from the 3D printer, and actually this, I called it a laser printer before. This is a laser cutter, isn't it, Toby?
Yeah, this is the laser cutter.
And I have to ask real quick because you do have an accent. Where are you from, Toby?
I'm from Nottingham, England.
You're from England? How long have you been here in the States?
2 years. It's my final year.
2 years, and now you're the manager here at the Fab Lab. Yeah. So what is this machine right here? Let's talk about it. What's it exactly doing?
It's a removable process using a laser, which is a light technology, and all it does is simply do a focal lens and cut out the material. We can do etching, cutting, and fold lines with this machine.
And how new is a technology like this?
Within the last 20 years.
Within the last 20, but this is one of the state-of-the-art pieces of equipment, right?
Oh yeah, this one's fabulous. We got it last year.
Last year.
Yes.
And this is so cool. So now we pop it up, and I gotta say, when you describe it, it sounds so much cool. Like if I tried to describe this as a laser cutter, it wouldn't sound as cool as you do. So you do a great job.
Thank you.
Now we're gonna grab Greg because if you can already tell what we're making some letters, aren't we, Greg?
Yes, we're making letters for a sign of
so
your
can we
logo.
pull them out?
Sure.
So it's not hot?
No, not hot, not at all.
Look at that. How cool is that? So now we're gonna grab them, right?
Let's go ahead and take your letters.
Okay, we're gonna take the letters.
Okay.
I don't want to break it. I want to be so fragile.
It's very durable plastic.
Oh, look at that. So we're going to move right over here and look at this. They made this amazing plaque over here. So we just put the letters in, right?
Put the letters in the spots where they go.
Look at that. And they designed it. If you check out the C, that's a special C, isn't it?
Correct. We used our logo. We used a little artistic license and put the CCAD logo in the Columbus spot.
And real quick, how are students using not only the 3D printer, but specifically this laser cutter?
All of the disciplines are using it. We've got illustration, fashion, industrial design, interior design. It's the most popular machine on campus.
Nice. So coming up next, we're going to move over back to the 3D printer, Pete and Carolyn, and we're going to make another thing. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
I am like super jazzed about this.
That's really, really neat.
That's
wow.
awesome. And it's not hot? They're not hot or anything?
No, it's not hot at all. It's completely room temperature.
That's really neat. Thanks, Cam.
Cameron Fontana, he's waiting patiently right now for us because he's out and around town. Look at him. What are you doing?
Woo. Check this out, guys. Coming up after the break, we just made something on the laser cutter, but after the break, we are going to move back to the 3D printer to make something special that's GDC exclusive, and we're going to talk about a senior industrial and interior design showcase happening tonight that you can check out all the latest in 3D printing. We'll be back. Welcome back to Good Day Columbus. I'm at the Fab Lab here at CCAD, and we're talking 3D printers, and with me is the Chief of Industrial Design, and you are also
the Director of the Fab Lab.
The Director of the Fab Lab. This is Greg. Now, Greg, we're printing off something pretty cool over here. This is a 3D rendering over here that Toby is working on, and then you send it to the printer, is that correct?
Correct.
Then what happens? What is this doing right here?
Well, right now it's starting to print out the final pieces of it. We started this about an hour and a half ago. So it is building the part up layer by layer.
And how thin are those layers?
10/1000ths of an inch. So that's about 3 sheets of paper thick.
Oh my gosh. So it looks like it's coming out because it's not taking it from a block.
Right.
And is this what's coming out and they're melting it?
Yes, this is it. This is the cartridge that it uses. It is a PC ABS blend plastic. It's very similar to like weed whacker material, if you will.
Oh, okay.
And this goes into the machine. It is heated up and it's extruded out through a tip, much like a glue gun is.
Got it.
It draws it one layer at a time. And then it drops down a little bit, draws the next layer, and so slowly and slowly it builds up the part.
Nice. So let's pull that out. Let's see the finished product. I love this because if I was here, I'd be making random stuff like yo-yos and whistles. You could even make a mic flag here, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So what's happening tonight? Because the seniors here at CCAD have a showcase that the public can come out to?
Yes, they can come out to this. It's at our Mine Market, which is on the corner of Cleveland and Broad. It's at 5:30 and it ends at 8, but it'll showcase the best senior industrial design and interior design students here at CCAD.
Wow, the brightest minds in Columbus that are about to take over the world.
Exactly.
So let's see the finished product. Let's pull it out. Let's take a look at this. Here it comes. Boom. Good Day Columbus. We've had a great time here at the Fab Lab. We're going to toss it back to break, and more's going to come up on GDC, so stay tuned.